Hustler magazine's September '04 issue featured an interview with Noam Chomsky. Chomsky's appearance was widely perceived as an endorsement of Hustler and of pornography in general. This assumption is far from the truth. Why were you interviewed by Hustler?
I'd never heard of the Hustler, but the request that they sent me just gave a list of people who had been on it, who had been interviewed by them, and they were all, some of them friends of mine, quite good people. They told me the topics they were interested in, which are environmental issues, nuclear weapons, and so on. So it looked like one of the innumerable interviews that I have. When the interview took place, it didn't seem to me different than other interviews. I was a little surprised that they didn't send me a transcript to look at before it's published, because that's the standard procedure. There are always transcription errors. And then I kind of forgot about it. And that's the whole story, till somebody told me what the Hustler was, which I didn't know.
What is your view on pornography?
Pornography is humiliation and degradation of women. It's a disgraceful activity. I don't want to be associated with it. Just take a look at the pictures. I mean, women are degraded as vulgar sex objects. It's not what human beings are. I mean, I don't even see anything to discuss.
But didn't porn performers choose to do the job and get paid?
The fact that people agree to it and are paid is about as convincing as the fact that we should be in favor of sweatshops in China, or where women are locked into a factory and work 15 hours a day, and then the factory burns down and they all die. Yeah, they were paid and they consented, but it doesn't make me in favor of it. So that argument we can't even talk about. As to the fact that it's some people's erotica, well, that's their problem. Doesn't mean I have to contribute to it. If they get enjoyment out of humiliation of women, they have a problem. But it's nothing I want to contribute to.
How should we improve the production conditions of pornography?
By eliminating degradation of women. That would improve it. Just like child abuse. You don't want to make it better child abuse. You want to stop child abuse. I suppose there's a starving child in the slums, and you say, well, I'll give you food if you'll let me abuse you. Well, I suppose there haven't been laws against child abuse, fortunately. But suppose someone were to give you your argument. Well, after all, the child's starving otherwise, so you're taking away his chance to get some food if you ban abuse. I mean, is that an argument? I mean, the answer to that is stop the conditions in which the child is starving. And the same is true here. Eliminate the conditions in which women can't get decent jobs. Not permit abusive and destructive behavior.